And welcome back to KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm your host, DJ Dropkick, and this is Punch Rock Radio. And on air with us, we have Domino Effect. Would you guys introduce yourselves, please?
Yes, sir. I'm Aaron, and I'm the bassist and lead singer of the band.
Mikey, I'm rhythm guitar.
I'm Gael, I'm the guitarist.
I'm Abil, and I'm the drummer.
Fantastic. All right, boys. Well, I promised everybody an interview, and here it is. I'm so excited that you guys managed to come down from, where was it again?
Like the Bellflower area, I'd say like Paramount area.
Mm-hmm. All right, so how far have you guys kind of managed to go so far? So I know you've gone to Chain Reaction before. I think you mentioned Program Skate and Sound. Where are some of the places that you've performed before?
Oh, so actually on June 6th, we played at the Roxy. It's a pretty funny story, yeah, because so I went to high school with I had an art teacher, and he had his own band named Tijuana Panthers, and they're like a surf punk type of band. And I was always in touch with him, always talking to him about music and stuff. And like I told him that I had my own band, right, called Domino Effect. And after like we got really close, really cool, we built like a rapport. He out of nowhere, I told him like, so when are we gonna play a show? Like jokingly, and he actually said, let me talk to my promoter. I'm like, no way, he's actually gonna talk to his promoter. And a couple days pass, like a week passes by, and then he tells me, so basically, we could get you to play at the Roxy with us on June 6th. And we were all so stoked.
Oh my God.
It was sick, yeah.
It's all about who you know.
Yeah.
It's all about little
It's
favorites.
connections and networking, yeah.
Yeah, that's why LA is such a hot spot, man. They're all conglomerated in one place.
Yeah.
All the famous people and whatnot. I like to think of LA as Famous People Island. You know, they don't exist anywhere else, but once you get here, they're all here, you know? So, okay. Speaking of famous people, how did you guys get together?
Oh, okay, so
You're famous to me. You're famous to me.
Mikey, you can take this real quick.
All right. So honestly, I started this like a long time ago. I want to say like 8th grade, maybe before high school. It was like basically just me on like YouTube drum beats, and like basically one of them had hit, and my friend Marco had reached out to me. He was like my friend since elementary school, so he had asked like if like we can start jamming together. And then since then we like put something really good together. It's been a ride. It's been about like 5 years, I want to say now we've been a band.
Yeah.
5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that took out one of my other questions.
Oh.
We'll see how many you can guess, how many you remember from what I sent you. But you know, I like to keep you on your toes and whatnot.
Sick, yeah.
Okay, so started out kind of just as a personal project, and then so how the lineup get formed.
Right. So like basically it was pretty crazy. So we like wanted to have it to all people that we knew. It wasn't just like kind of like random people, so that it was like kind of like family, you know, so we weren't like uncomfortable who we played with.
Yeah.
So basically we were doing pretty good. We got like a solid sound, and we had landed a show, and then
Oh, yeah. Okay, so basically, yeah. So Mikey started the band with our former guitarist, Marco, and then they found a drummer named Nakai. Nakai was like an elementary... It's fine. But he's an elementary school friend, and he was our drummer for a while. And then Mikey... Okay, so this is how I joined the band. So basically, I was on my school's baseball team, and one of my teammates, he was Mikey's cousin. Yeah, he was Mikey's cousin. And he would talk to Mikey about how I play bass and stuff like that. And so one day Mikey just reaches out to me. He's like, "Oh, so I heard you played bass, and I needed a bass player for my band." And so I'm like, "Oh, sick, yeah, I'd be down to join." And I sent him some clips on Instagram, and like that's when I joined the band. And that was the original lineup. It was just me, Mikey, Marco, and then our former drummer, Nakai. And we would practice and stuff. But what really like a very important event in our band's history was when we got invited to play our first show. It was this band named Lazy Susan. They're like an indie band. Sick guys.
So
I love all of them.
bro.
I love them. They invited us to play at a house show, and it was like this big old like it's kind of like an argument or discussion between all of us. We're like, are we ready or are we not to play
basically
this show?
saying like we're not ready, and like we're not good enough to play a show yet.
Oh,
You know, like we didn't
no.
have it.
Yeah, it was basically our drummer, he was like worried that we weren't ready to play, and I honestly understand like in hindsight what he was talking about, but what we did is that we just decided, me, Marco, and Mikey just decided we're gonna do the show. And Akai, he didn't like the choice we made, so he exited the band basically. But for a while, it was just a trio basically. It was me, Mikey, and Marco. And Mikey and Marco would switch on guitar and drums. So it was kind of like a whole act. Yeah. For a while.
People loved it.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah.
Had to leap over the bass drum and then knock over a couple of cymbals
Yeah.
in the process.
Elevator music while we
God,
switched
seriously.
up. It was crazy though. It worked.
I know. I would play like Fugazi Waiting Room or something.
Nice.
But Gael came into the picture when we were fine playing as a trio, but we really wanted to have a more solid like sound because like Mikey and Marco would play drums differently. So we're like, actually, it'd be better if we had a solid drummer, and also would make our band sound fuller with two guitarists, just more sonic difference. And so Marco found Gael, and Gael sent some videos of him playing. He played some Turnstile, I think, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Turnstile, and we knew, we need this guy as our drummer.
So basically what happened, I just saw the Instagram post for them saying like, oh, we need a drummer now. And I'm like, hello. You need a drummer? And then they were low-key lagging on me, but, I have to send them my
Dude, I'm
clips.
sorry.
Tisk. Bad
But yeah, I sent them
form.
my clips, and they invited me to play at like a studio. And that's when they liked me, I think.
Yeah, bro, this guy's really good, really technical on the drums. And for a long time, that was our pretty solid lineup. Yeah, it was just the four of us. But recently, Marco, our former guitarist, he had his own side project that he started. It was like a skate punk band, yeah. And honestly, like we just had like these discussions about where our sound should go, like what kind of music we should make, and some like a few disagreements happened, but it was nothing like no anger, no bad blood between us.
And
It was
sometimes
just,
your sounds are just different. That happens in every relationship.
Yeah, and ultimately, Marco just decided to pursue his own type of music, his own band, and I don't blame him for that. Like his music is sick, and I actually played in his other band as the bass player. Yeah, and because it was a fun side project. I like playing music in general. Like I'm not picky about it. But then Marco, he decided to pursue his music with Snout. Really good guys. I think you guys played us some of their songs on KUCI. Yeah, they're pretty fire. But
Heck yeah. I'll have to go searching for it in the archives.
yeah. After Marco left, we had to figure out like what are we gonna do now? Cause
Stressing.
yeah, cause he was our lead guitarist. He was a very important part of our band. Like it was no easy task like trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Like who's gonna switch to is someone gonna switch to guitar? Are we gonna get a new drummer or something? And ultimately we got a new drummer, which is Abiel. Very sick guy. I've actually known this guy since elementary school.
Yeah.
It's so fire.
Reunited.
Yeah, so me and Aaron go back to elementary. I mean, we didn't have like social media back then, so he moved like after 6th grade?
Yeah, after 6th grade.
Yeah, so he moved. We didn't really keep in touch in social media, and then somehow around freshman year, right after COVID, I had some friends who still had connections with him. They're like, oh yeah, he's starting this band. So got back in touch with him, just kept up with him and Domino Effect. Then I invited them to play at my house. I invited them to play at my house. It was a great show. It was just like seeing them. And then
I hit him up basically.
Yeah, like 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, I was like, oh shoot, like it was so unexpected.
Hey, you gave him a show, and now they got to give you something.
Yeah, it was a good like little trade.
Yeah, this guy's really good on drums. Like we got 2 really good drummers in our band. It's pretty funny. Very good drummers.
That's really nice. I will admit having people that can speak the same music language is really nice. I've met quite a few. It's interesting the kind of language barrier that can exist in a band between instruments. I in my own experiences talking to the drummer, not knowing any drumming thing, I'll be like going no go like.
Dude, oh my God.
And then gonna go,
That was Aaron the first practice,
Oh
and
my God.
luckily Gael was there, so Gael like really just helped me out getting there.
play
Yeah.
translator.
Yeah.
I was no help, bro. I was like, dude.
I started beatboxing on the jump.
He's like, huh?
No, yeah, just a little.
Just
it was such a crazy timestamp because like around this time was like okay, so like after Marco had left, all these booking companies that I had reached out to like months prior, they had all like started reaching back out like, oh, we have this coming up for like because of the Halloween, like the spooky season. So we started landing all these big shows, like these big venues, and we were like, we were super lost. But like thankfully Abiel came in, like he helped us out.
Yes, bro.
We're super grateful.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I was kind of about to ask, like, Chain Reaction, Program Skate and Sound, like, those are
Yeah,
like
dude,
not.
we were sweating for sure.
Yeah, those are pretty, those are pretty
Shows.
serious for real. How'd you manage to land that? Just more connections and whatnot?
Yeah, so like honestly, I just like what I try to do is I just find booking booking people around us, like around the area that are like kind of catered to what we make, what we like produce.
Yeah.
Or even people that I know that book can kind of help me out, or people that are bigger. Like a lot of I want to shout out a couple people like Kenny from Water Tower. He helps us out a lot. Like honestly, he's been helping us get on track and like doing the right thing. Like another thing, like Travis has gave us some tips. He's like a really big pop punk, like he's in a pop punk band. But yeah, like those two have really have been helping us right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's all about, community helping each other. That's I think the biggest thing in the scene. That's I think a lot of bands, a lot of kind of especially modern bands that I've sometimes seen and sometimes I feel for. They're all these like videos of like how to get famous fast, how to how to grow your band, and it's like you have to become a content creator. You have to be dropping reels every every 5 minutes, and if you don't, then your band is going to fail. It's like dog. I don't know if being a content creator is the way to go about being famous, because then you're not becoming famous for the music. You're not being part of the scene. You're being a content creator, which is its own thing, and there's nothing wrong with it. But it's not quite music, and it's definitely not quite punk, I'd say.
Yeah, I know. I feel you so heavy on that. Like content creation, it's not that easy as people might think it is. Like posting every day, like you need to find the ideas, you need to figure them out and stuff like that. Like in a perfect world, you would just focus on making the best music possible, playing as many shows. But there's like a ton of like networking stuff you gotta do, and unfortunately, content creation, it's crazy comparing the scene now to what it was like in the 90s, 80s. It was just different.
You gotta wear so many hats as a small artist. You gotta be you gotta be your own manager. You gotta be your own booking agent. You gotta be finances and then also the artist. Oh my God, yeah, finances. I will tell you that's one thing about not having connections that can really kind of screw you over is the amount of pay to play stuff that's out there that really.
Mikey, you gotta listen to this guy. I'm sorry, I'm a little loud.
Just blew up everybody's
Mikey.
speakers listening.
No, if there are pay to play suckers out there, you gotta call them out. I keep thinking, every show that I go to and every small artist that I talk to, I'm like, we gotta make a union. We gotta rally around each other because there are some it's a serious thing. Pay to play booking companies. It's real. It's actually preying on them and preying on us.
Bro, I've been saying this for the longest. I do not like any pay to play shows. These shows, I'm sorry, I'll just say it. Venues like Whiskey A Go Go,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like
I know what you're talking about.
They try to lure you in with low key, kind of bogus reasons. I remember one time, we were emailing Whiskey A Go Go, and there's this one show that they were offering to us where it was the keyboardist of Guns N' Roses called Izzy something, and low key, after thinking about it, I didn't even know they had a keyboardist. Guns N' Roses has a keyboardist. I'm sorry, whoever you are. I'm sorry, bro.
Why you dissing Disney?
I know, bro. I know my boy Duff McKagan, you're a goat. My boy Slash, you're a goat. Axl Rose, I don't know about you, bro. I don't know about you, Axl Rose. You got some questionable things under your belt, along with Vince Neil, but
How much would you pay for
yeah.
Slash?
Love it?
How much would you pay for Slash?
How much would I pay for Slash? Bro, my life savings? Just kidding, bro. Nah.
College funds.
Apart from Mike Dirnt, oh my God, I sell a kidney, bro.
Okay, so the keyboardist from Guns N' Roses, there was that you were gonna play at that show, but
yeah, they basically had told us oh yeah, you guys can play. You can open for 45 pre-sale tickets for like $12 to $15,
Oh
which is
my
like
God.
not good in math. Didn't go to
deposit
college,
too?
but that's a lot of money.
Was there a deposit that we had to make?
Yeah, it was like a 50% deposit, which isn't
50%.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and how much
which
of that
wouldn't
money
be
did you
bad
get
if
to
it
see?
wasn't like 25 tickets, but not like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like just any pay to play is just horrible. Like it sucks.
For real, man. It's kind of something. It's probably like the worst. It's one of the most disheartening things to see.
Right,
But
because you want to play the
seriously.
venue, so like sometimes the venue is sick. Like like you've seen
Yeah.
like some of your favorite bands there. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But like I don't know. Like
It's like I don't
that
have the
shouldn't
money.
be the
Like
way.
I'm a starving artist. I don't have the money
Right.
to fork up for this, and it's
Right.
kind of just like it feels like everybody punching down.
Yeah, like I'll bring my buddies, but let me bring it. Don't
know.
force me. To,
Yeah, the biggest
to pay
thing
you.
it doesn't feel very genuine to me either. Pay to play is not genuine. Like they don't want you there because they like they think your sound is good or anything like that. Like they see you as a customer basically. Like
Mhm.
Right.
you're paying
guaranteed
to be
ticket
there.
sale, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't cool. But you know, it's at least there's still backyard shows, right?
Oh,
And you know that was one of my
Let us
questions
into
actually.
Your
You-
backyard.
Yes. No, you guys, I've checked out your Instagram. You know, I do my research or what research I can before the shows. I was almost a little happy to be like, oh yeah, I'm the first one to interview these guys. So I get to pop the cherry on that one. But yeah, you guys have posted a bunch of videos playing in backyards and stuff, and it really looks like so much fun. So but now that you have gotten to play in like some cool venues, some like a serious, you know, quote unquote official ones,
Yeah.
like how would you compare that experience?
Bro, that's what
I-
you say, Gaio?
Low-key, I feel like backyard shows hit better than
Definitely.
venues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's more intimate, more personal. But I mean, the venues are sick too.
Yeah, they're sick.
Like, it's just you're playing on like a better stage. The sound quality is better.
Mm.
You know, like there's pros and cons to both. But I mean, going to venues is definitely a step up.
We
But
just need
like
to balance it.
backyards, like that's where you get your fan base low key.
Mhm.
Like, if like you play all these backyard shows, you slowly start to grow that fan base. People like know you, your sound.
Mhm.
You become local. You like become friends with other bands. That's just like the way to start, you know.
Yeah.
Backyard shows are the best. Yeah,
Right.
actually,
There's no rules.
That's,
I
I don't
know.
think anything tops
if I
that.
can, I have a very funny experience where we didn't play, but me and Mikey went to a backyard show together. So this very sick, like indie alternative band named Willowwick, they were headlining. I think
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they were no, they weren't headlining. I'm sorry, but they
yeah.
were part of the act, you know, the lineup, and we were there, you know, having a great time. And there was obviously like a little like pit going on.
Oh
And
yeah, I love
had-
it.
Bro, the pit was going on, and I had what's it called? A shirt that I really liked. You know, it was like this blue and black striped shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Oh
4
my
times
God.
a week.
Dude, I had barely bought it, and then I go in the. I honestly wasn't really in the pit, but out of nowhere, like my back starts feeling cold. I'm like, why is my back cold? And then I check. I'm like, there's like the biggest gash ever on the
Half the
back of
shirt
my
is gone.
shirt. I'm like, no.
Oh no, what
shirt.
happened?
Dude, I think someone bumped into me or grabbed my shirt on accident and like ripped it, but I was
Like,
sad.
the whole back was like
Oh
basically
my
gone.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you need a napkin? I got you.
Oh my, that's basically what they did to me.
Bro
Oh,
looked pretty
man.
sexy after that shirt.
Oh my god. Okay, thanks.
Turned it into a crop top.
Yeah,
Right.
basically.
Heck, no, that's the next piece of Domino Effect merch.
Yeah, should have saved it.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's awesome. I love it. Okay. So you know you have your little fans now, and you definitely got like your fan base on Instagram. What you got like nearly like 800, 700?
Yes,
No,
yes,
800,
yeah.
like over
Revisions.
800s. That is fantastic. That's beautiful. But yeah, so all of those, you say you made those. How many? Okay, so how many of them do you actually know? How many is friends and family?
I'd say like 800. I'm just kidding.
Probably see about how many we got up there? About 800.
853 from
Yeah.
last time I checked. You know, who
that's
knows?
about
Maybe
how
there'll
many
be a
people
couple
we
more
know
after
right
this
now.
one. But yeah.
Half of those are just a bunch of my Instagrams I know. Domino fan page number 1, Domino fan page number 2. That's me. No.
Hey, it's you know, gotta toot your own horn until somebody else does it for you. And you know that's good. It's kind of toot. As I was about to say toot other people's horns, but that sounds.
That sounds great. That sounds
So
amazing.
yes, I love tooting other people's horns.
I love it, man.
I gotta stop doing that. So.
But anyway, what I was going to ask was, who are you guys fans of? So you said you mentioned a couple of like local bands, which makes me so happy.
Cook up, Gael.
Me and Aaron, you know, we gotta hit you up with some Green Day.
Dry ice? No, in a bit. Alright, let's do dry ice. No, actually, no. 409? Oh, yeah, 409. Okay.
Some live 409.
One. And I'm looking back now when we're... Alright, wait, that's the key. Sorry, we have to get the key. We're matching pitch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And I'm looking back now at where I have gone wrong and why I could not seem to get along. My interest... Oh, I can stop. Okay.
Nowhere else, man.
Beautiful.
2 different keys, but it's okay. But yeah, Green Day, huge influence to me and Gael. Blink as well, you know. Like,
Popcom classics.
dude, seriously, like, I listen to almost all of Green Day. Same thing with this guy. But this guy is kind of a traitor because he says he sometimes gets bored of Green Day.
Bored of Green Day.
Bored of Green Day.
What is this?
I'm sorry, man.
Get this guy out of here.
I finished Green Day, man. I can't do anything.
He's going up to the next level, bro.
You graduating Green Day. That sounds like an epic cover band. Not gonna lie.
But yeah,
What about you, Mikey? What are some?
I like, of course, I like some Social D. I love Mike Ness solo album. I like, what's her name? Reverend Horton. It's fire. I love DI.
I think we actually got some DI on vinyl here.
Oh, dude, I need to hear that.
Yeah,
Oh wait, my bad. Let's lock in. Black Flag before it was what is
Before the
it?
Damage album or what?
No, Black Flag before it's
You like Black Flag before it was cool.
Yes, no, like Black Flag before it was like a bunch of like 12-year-olds and stuff. Like when it had Henry Rollins and stuff. Like that's that time of Black Flag.
Nice. I need to listen to more Black Flag. Did you know that they've got like this instrumental like spoken word album? I listened to it once.
Yeah.
It was funky. Not gonna lie. I've actually like pulled up the lyrics a couple because it's basically like it's literally poetry. It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff. Interesting, for sure. But
Is it the My War album by any chance?
no, it's like Family Man. I think Family Man
okay.
/ instrumental or something like that.
Yeah,
But-
like no vocals or some shit. Or something.
Yeah, they've got some. Again, funky ones for sure. All right,
Yeah.
next on the list. Who's
Oh, me? What was the question? Like music?
kind of music influence. Who you fans of?
Influence. Damn. I think as far as drums, really that because I got into like a lot of the punk stuff really late. These guys have been teaching me. Just
Yeah, we're putting him on.
they're putting me
Yeah.
on. I'm still new, you guys. But as far as drumming, just I think The Garden has been a big inspiration.
Oh, goats.
Title Fight.
Oh my god.
Everything.
Title Fight, amazing.
Peak. Low-key, System of a Down.
Yes.
Goat.
Great drummer. That's pretty much right now. That's just what I've been just into as far as getting faster and better.
Nice. So that's the goal. Gotta get faster. Gotta get louder. Gotta get
Harder.
better.
Everything.
This
Go
guy's
harder.
loud and fast. You're loud. No, wait.
Bro's loud and
Whoa.
hard all the time.
Very
man.
loud and fast.
No, this guy has so much energy on the drum kit. He hits that snare like it owes him money, bro. Like
Doodle
this
Bob.
guy's good.
I think it's a house kit, bro.
One time we were just like, I think we were done practicing, and I started kicking, and Mikey thought I had a double pedal in the back.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Oh man, that gets you some options to kind of like go. That definitely having a drummer. I think I remember somebody telling me once that it's always the drummer's band.
Yeah, low-key, the drums, bro, they make up like a lot of how the band sounds.
Yeah.
And
Seriously.
kind of how
As a
it's
whole.
what ends up like limiting or defining the band's sound, depending on like how fast you can go or like what your style ends up being, how technical it is. It's so I see you.
Yeah,
I see you.
thank
Dude, oh my god, and Gaio too, he's like an octopus. Like
Oh
he's
my god, yeah.
he's very Travis Barker core. Like he's technical with it. He's good. Like he could do the what's it called? The
what's
verse
up?
for feelingness with the cowbell. The ding,
Oh,
dong,
yes.
That's hard.
So our
Are you
band,
watching?
yeah, our band base is based off of like Green Day and Blink-182. I base mine off Blink-182 because of the drums and how I how I used it technically. But
Nice.
yeah, I want to teach Abiel that, so he
Yeah,
could try it next time.
I think honestly, like, just when I play around with like any music that I listen to, it's a struggle sometimes. But honestly, I think when I came into this band, I think my objective was like, I didn't want to put my own style on it, but just having respect for what Gael made and learning Gael's fill-ins is so hard, but it's so beautiful at the same time. Like when I listen to the music, I'm like, oh my god, like how did he even do this?
I love it when it's like like everybody in the band can force each other to be better artists, you know?
No,
Yeah.
definitely,
Definitely
that's how
is.
it is.
Okay, so how does the songwriting process go for you guys then?
Okay, so most of the time when we make a song, it starts off with vocals and bass because I usually make the song ideas. So I really take into account the melody and the chord progression of the song. I feel like it's very important to me. You know, melody is like obviously across all genres of music is very important, and I put a big emphasis on making unique ones. You know, they sound good and sound satisfying. And obviously, since I'm the bassist, like I try to add in like different like quirky note choices if I can, or licks, you know, because I guess I'm a little biased.
Hey,
But-
if you got most of the control of the song and you're on bass, obviously the bass is gonna have more than just the root note.
Yeah, that's true. But I also I try to write guitar riffs sometimes, or like ideas of what the guitar should do. Like I have like abstract ideas. Kind of hard to say. Like when I'm writing a song, like I'm not only thinking about I'm making just the bass line. I'm making just the vocals. I think okay, like how are the drums gonna fit into this part? Like
Thinking
is
like the whole.
yeah, like or how the structure should be, because I don't want to repeat the same structure. Guy helps me a lot with that because he tells me straight up like, oh, like this structure sounds like a different song. It sounds kind of repetitive. He helps me out, yeah. And so like I play around with like the order of like the verses, where the chorus should be, adding bridges or not adding a bridge, you know, just intensity. But yeah, I mean that's just how the songwriting process goes for me. You know, writing the bass, the vocals, and after like I get the abstract idea of how the whole song should sound.
Nice. And then kind of does the rest of the boys come in and, you know, try and execute, put their own little spins on it.
Yeah.
That's sort of
Yes,
how it
sir, yeah.
works.
Yeah.
literally.
Nice.
Yeah, just kind of like he gives us we kind of like send audios to each other too of like, oh, this is like an idea we had, you know.
Little demos.
Yeah, and then just one like when we say we practice, we literally practice like in a garage. It's all set up perfectly, like where we can all hear ourselves. The sound levels are perfect, so it's like we just jam those audios that we send, and when one like clicks, we just keep going, and we make it a song.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So I think I asked a little bit beforehand. I got a little bit of it, but what's your favorite song that you guys have made so far? Give me some reasonings too.
Bro, okay.
You have any?
Song that's already released. I really like Mr. Ermintrout. It's really I like the guitar riff is sick. I like the vibe of the song. You know, it's just the classic pop punk type of song. You know, Plop is right under it. I really like Plop, but like Mr. Irma, I like the guitar riff. But song that we're in, like it's in the works right now that we're gonna like start playing soon live.
Ooh.
It's a song. It's called "Don't Flinch" for now, but it has a really sick guitar riff in the bridge, and I really like just the structure of the song.
Yeah, it's unique.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm looking
like
forward
nothing
to
you've
it.
ever seen before.
Well, it better be sent right to KUCI whenever you get around.
You
to
know we
recording
got
it.
you. You know we
course.
got you.
Hey, you know
DJ
it.
Dropkick.
DJ Dropkick. Yeah, folks at home, I'm gonna let you know. I'm just gonna pop in for a second and tell you a little bit about KUCI. We always accept submissions from the public. You know, if you're an artist, if you're small artist, if you're if you know somebody in the scene and you want to try and put them on blast, be like, hey, these guys are great. I want to hear them on the radio. Go to KUCI.org. Go to contact us and submitting music, and we will get right on listening to that. KUCI is a volunteer-run station, though, so know that it may take a hot second. But we will always try our best. And hey, if it's punk, there's a good chance that I'm going to be the one listening to it, because I am the punk genre assistant. Not to toot my own horn or anything like that.
You too, mine.
Okay, so we got Mr. Ermintrout and Plop right underneath. How about you guys?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Give your opinions.
honestly, bro, like the one that was like it's fun to me was gnarly because I just got to scream the whole time. And
You
like
wrote the
that,
song.
yeah, I wrote it too. It's like one of our like only like super like heavy like what would you call it?
Our
Like,
ending song.
Yeah, it was
For
like
every
it's
live
our
show.
always our
It's a
end
punk song.
Yeah.
It's punk. Yeah. Not pop
Nice.
punk. It's punk.
Yeah, but basically I'm just screaming through the whole thing. It's like one of the funnest songs to ever play all the time, every time.
I'm interested in ABS though.
Oh yeah, Abiel, let us know.
You guys are gonna hate me for this.
Oh no.
My
Wait,
favorite
Saxophone
Domino Effect song is Coloring Sticks.
Oh,
These guys hate that song.
Man, color.
It's my favorite. It's
everybody's
bro. It's I'm glazing it. It's beautiful. And then I think right under it, because of the energy, gnarly.
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 Fire.
All right, that's good to know. That's good to know. Actually, I think so. Before you guys came on air, maybe about 2 shows ago or something, that was when y'all was first sent in, and we kind of had that like little listening parties on air, and people did actually call in and request stuff. I think Coloring Sticks was one of the requests. So you guys are not the popular ones with your opinion.
Whatever,
We
man.
should have banned all those numbers.
All right.
No, because I am on the same boat as ABS. That is my favorite song. Cause
What?
Whoa.
Yes, the mixing was so fun to do out of every other song. It's like with the vocals, with the rhythm guitars, the tone of the guitars, like, oh my days. Like the drums, it took so long to record. I had to keep on doing it over and over, but dude, it came out perfect right after. I mean, obviously there's still some technicalities, but yes, it sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
when I first heard the song, I was already like, I was floating in the air when I first heard it, and then my mind just exploded when I heard the drum solo that guy
Oh,
added.
the
I was
drum
like,
solo.
what the heck?
Nice. We're definitely gonna have to pull that up and play it. We've already gotten through Mr. Ermintrout, but we'll put Coloring Sticks and then Plop and then Gnarly on.
Oh, yeah.
When the top of the hour rolls around, we'll play our new releases and whatnot, and then we'll get right into the Domino stuff and give you guys a little bit of a talking break and whatnot. You got at least 15 more minutes of talking in you before we take our little break, right?
We
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
moshing in here.
Are we allowed to mosh in here? I know the
I'm
equipment's
backflipping off
expensive, but like.
You
It's
can mosh
gnarly.
out in the lobby.
Oh,
I know.
Fancy establishment, man.
I know. We are hashtag corporate greeds. Hashtag
Down with the pigs.
nice. Okay, so you mentioned mixing and producing and recording and whatnot. How was that process? So did you guys go to a studio? Was it another situation?
Take it away, guy.
Full DIY. It was usually me and Marco doing it. He did the guitar. Actually, what I first did is just make the drums for it. I had like these little cheap $100 7 mic drum mics for like the
nice.
drums, and it took me so long to get the sound right. It still isn't good, but it took at least 1 year like of me repeating everything, dude. But yeah, when I was quote unquote happy with the sounds, I just sent it to Marco, and he helped me put the sounds together. But then when I finally got a MacBook to have GarageBand, but I finally started mixing myself, and I think that's when I started realizing how unique everything has to sound. What the mixing, the compression is so hard. That's not my job, dude, but I have to do it because
Yeah,
it's DIY.
Props to Marco. Yeah, props
Yeah,
to Marco.
thanks
Like,
yeah.
he did basically the bulk of the mixing throughout our whole EP. Like, if it wasn't for him, he
We'd
makes.
still be working on that, John.
Yeah, mixing is no. You might think, all you do is just record the guitar, pan it left and right. Bass in the middle, drums in the middle. No, you need there's vocal discrepancies, different sound volumes. That's where the compression comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot of technicalities, decibel level even. I don't even understand that myself,
so
but Marco knew
difficult.
that. Yeah.
It gets so complicated once you get into it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, I like the DIY album we made. Obviously, our EP, it's nice. But I feel like for our next record that we release, I want to do that professionally
Professionally.
recorded. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because think about it. Music is the product of the musician. You want it to sound as good as possible.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what Kenny told us.
Shout out, Kenny.
Shout out.
I know, Kenny.
Very nice. Okay, so that's kind of what's the next plans are then. So hoping for a studio album. Probably gonna have to save up a little bit for that because that
yeah.
stuff gets.
Oh.
I have to cough it up, man.
Mhm.
Seriously.
Hey, so all you got to do is just keep playing shows. Speaking of,
Right.
when's your next one?
Program Skate and Sound.
Program Skate and
October
Sound.
25th.
Let's get it. Program Skate and Sound is an excellent one. But yeah, and then we gotta get you some. Whoever's listening, we gotta get you guys is playing in some backyards and whatnot throughout the. I want to see Halloween parties the entire Halloween weekend. You're gonna be booked through. That's what I want to see.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, guys.
Let us know. Let us know.
Okay, studio album. What was that?
Oh, sorry. We're contemplating about playing some show at the Viper Room in November or something.
Ooh,
It's on
okay.
the Sunset in LA.
It's on the Sunset
Pay to
Strip,
play.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Play.
Oh yeah, is it pay to play?
I don't know. I have to check. We have
We
to
have to
check.
check
If
it.
it's pay to play, we're out of that John
We're not playing the
immediately.
John.
I'm sorry, Mikey McCarty, bro.
Nice. Yeah, if they're pay to play, we'll put them on blast. We'll let everybody know what they're about.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
We gotta
Let
hold
us in your venue,
those
or
suckers
else.
accountable. So like if you're gonna be pay to play, you can't be under the table about it. So you got to be upfront about it. You got to be willing to admit that you are a pay to play venue.
Gotta have the cojones, man.
I know it. Okay. Well, I think we're starting to get to the top of the hour. We'll give you guys a little break. We'll see how we do in a wee bit. But yeah, I'm starting to run out of questions, y'all. We were yapping and yapping. But you guys are fun to talk to. I love
Oh,
you.
yeah, thank you, bro. You too, bro. Great host. You're a great host.
Oh shucks, you're making me blush. Flattery will get you everywhere, and who knows, maybe you'll even
We're
get you a live show at
definitely kissing once the
KUCI.
music starts.
Hey yo, hey, eyes, say. Okay. I think I've got at least like one good questions left. So where'd you guys? I know you said you kind of more recently got into punk, but how kind of what's your history with punk, the subculture? When'd you get into the scene?
So I mean, it's pretty weird. I mean, I grew up. They're gonna hate me again. I grew up just like playing to like indie music, just basic stuff. I still love it, man. I still love it. But yeah,
Hey, ain't throw no shade.
on the drums. I just love anything that has drums, and it wasn't until about I think my sophomore year where my girlfriend, she just started putting me on. She really just changed my whole music taste. She put me on so many good bands and everything. And around that same time when I was getting into all these good bands, I had this teacher who he was new at the school, and he wanted this after-school program where people can just go to play instruments. So I'm there. I'm playing the guitar. I'm not good at the guitars. I was just there. And he pulls out this drum set. I'm like, oh, I got to get my hands on this. I go. I start playing, and I was the only one there who actually knew how to play the drums. So he was just shocked, and he told me like, okay, we can do something with you. And then he also put me he put me on so many good songs. He was the one who taught me how to play Everlong, which is crazy song. So I don't, for Everlong, I don't think I ever even searched up a YouTube tutorial or anything. Like, he just showed it to me, explained it the best way. Man. And ever since then, just been getting more into it, especially now with these guys.
That's beautiful, man. Private tutor, look at you. Fancy,
I hope
fancy.
he's proud now. Yeah, I hope he's proud.
So you did them. You've done them good. So yeah, you got a whole EP out. Like, honestly, it's like close. I want to say that's like an album. It's like 8 songs, right?
I think it's missing one to officially be an
Man,
album.
I don't know nothing about the technicalities of this, bro.
Everything's a label.
It's a record.
It's a record.
It has music. It has music. That's the
Yeah.
point.
Say exactly. All right, so that's how you got into punk.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Okay.
Go ahead,
Okay.
take it away.
Okay. So
So it'd take 2 hours.
okay.
It can't take 2 hours.
I'll keep it short and sweet. Okay. So basically, the reason why I love Green Day so much is because they were my gateway into like all music. Because before 6th grade, I just listened to like whatever was popular, like Marshmello, all that type of stuff. I was like,
Something
I'm
about
so
that EDM.
alone. Yeah, but then like I started listening to Green Day, and that opened my eyes. I was like, dude, this is a whole nother level. Yeah, and then I heard, bro, if it wasn't for Green Day, I would have never became the musician I am today. Because I remember hearing Longview and hearing that bass. And I was like, dude, this sounds ethereal. I need to learn how to play this instrument. And my mom, she bought me a bass. And bro, thank you to my mom because she bought me that bass. Ever since then, I've been locked in just
Wow.
learning, like, trying to become the best bass player I could. You know, after Green Day, I got into Blink-182, Dead Kennedys, Minor Threat, all those classics, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Branching out to also different, like, areas, too. I don't listen only to punk, you know. I'm big into emo, screamo, hardcore.
Oh yeah,
a little bit.
real different albums or genres there, emo and screamo.
No, super different. Super. No, but yeah, if it wasn't for Green Day, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Very big factor in my life.
Excellent. That's beautiful. All right. I think so. You guys can give your origin stories too. How'd you discover punk?
For me, honestly, like I grew up like around punk. My pops used to go to a lot of like his friends' shows. Like back when you can do. Okay, I'm not sure if
No.
but back when they would do like keg races and stuff, you know, like stuff like that. It'd be out like till I want to say like 2 or 3 in the morning, and that's when they would end. I want to say like that really put me on again, like Social D. But like not only like punk, but like Stone Temple Pilots. I grew up a lot with like Ministry. Just a wide variety of genres that really helped me like be who I am today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Having a lot of genres kind of like behind you can really, it's the genres that you kind of aren't, that you don't qualify yourself as. Like I think, you know, you can be a punk band, but like the other influences kind of manage to worm their way in, and that's what ends up
That's
making
so
your
true.
sound unique.
Like
you know?
Exactly.
like the rockabilly, like rebel, like kind of thing to me would like really stuck out when I was younger,
Mhm.
and like my pops, I like used to like kind of like had like that similar dress to it. So like I'd always kind of grew up around that, and like I've always wanted to be something like that. So it's cool to like kind of be in that same kind of like genre, like kind of like, you know what I mean? Like the same
Yeah.
scene basically.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All right. And then final member. What's your origin story?
Yeah, well,
You're-
my beginning of this punk music is when I started off with the electric drum set. That was like old in my garage. I just decided to practice, you know, some Green Day songs, some easy, like 2-beat, 4-beat thing. I
Green
didn't
Day.
even know.
Green Day is a nice kind of
Yeah.
is like level. I think I've checked out a couple of like Ramones songs, and like that's almost a little like too easy for a bunch of them. They kind of are a little bit like 4
No,
chords.
You'll be surprised.
Really?
They play so fast, and they play like down picking.
Mm.
Like the bassist, I forgot his name, bro. But the bassist and also the guitarist too, bro. Blazing speed, blazing fast live shows. So,
True.
but continue, Gael.
But yeah, man, that's basically how it is with like the music. I just got everything off by drumming. My instructor, I basically had an instructor.
Mhm.
He's like my cousin's friend. He was blind, and he taught me how to play drums. That's crazy to think
Wow.
about. Wow.
It's like
That-
Stevie Wonder
Dude,
type.
I know, and he did give me like all these music, like punk music, Blink-182, you know,
Nice.
and everything. But yeah, that's how I got it.
That's beautiful, man. All right, well, that puts us almost exactly at the top of the hour. So, folks, I think we are going to go to our little PSAs, and then right after that, we are going to be hearing some Domino. We're going to be hearing a couple of new releases, and we'll have ourselves a little jam sesh, won't we? All right, folks, this has been Punch Rock Radio. I'm your host, DJ Dropkick, and this has been an interview with Domino Effect. We won't say goodbye quite yet. Actually, will we? How are you guys feeling? Are you all yapped out?
No, we're
4
feeling
months
good.
Yeah, more to say.
Feeling good.
3 hours left in it.
Yeah, well, we will truly yap
got
the
it.
night away.
Let's
You know,
extend this.
we'll continue this, you know, at Taco Bell afterwards.
Oh,
there
heck
we
yes.
go.
And give me that crunch wrap.
So we might actually have to wrap things up right now. I'm mad hungry.
We're about to it's Taco Supreme wrap. But yes, we will at least come back again after the hour, after some songs,
Sounds good.
to say goodbye and to potentially yap a little bit longer. So, folks, stay tuned because we aren't going anywhere. And welcome back to KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm your host, DJ Dropkick. This is Punch Rock Radio every Wednesday from 10 p.m. to midnight. We've got the boys back from Domino Effect, and they've got a little bit of announcement for you. They've got a treat just for you, the fun listeners at home.
All right, guys, lock in. So we're giving away 2 tickets to the program Skate and Sound. You guys can either call in right now on the number. It's going to be 949-824-5824. That's 949-824-5824. The first 2 callers are going to get tickets to our upcoming show.
And while the music is running, don't get too excited, folks. When the music starts, that's when we'll start taking calls, all right? And make sure that you're following Punch Rock Radio and Domino Effect on Instagram. What's the Instagram tag, boys?
So it's going to be domino.3effect. That's
all right.
domino.3effect.
Make sure you're following, folks, and that way we can keep communicating, make sure that you get your tickets and everything. But thank you, boys. I think we're gonna wrap up the interview for tonight. It's been wonderful having you on. It's been wonderful chatting with you and getting to learn more about Domino Effect. Actually, I've got one last question. We'll see if you've got any fun answers. Funny little question. What's your favorite Domino Effect in history? Like, okay, Archduke Ferdinand, went out to get a sandwich, and then eventually that caused World War II and everything, and then that caused what have you. So that's an example of a domino effect. But you got any funny ones that you have in mind?
Good question.
Damn, we don't have the brain power for this right now. I'm just kidding.
That's fine. It's kind of one of the ones where it's like, all right, I won't press them too hard for that. But
Actually,
you got one?
okay, you have one?
Yeah, you go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Or no, you say yours, bro. Say yours.
It's
bro.
not
I've been
funny.
No,
talking-
It's
you
not
hang
funny.
up. No, you.
Okay, fine. I'll say it. Okay, I'd say one of the biggest down effects that I can think of that is of interest to me is the events that happened with the Vietnam War, because after Lyndon B. Johnson, sent troops to Vietnam without declaring war and all that, and after the government lied to the people about what was actually happening in Vietnam, the deaths or just general facts about the war that they were in that Lyndon B. Johnson didn't even declare or ask Congress approval for. That led to great distrust in the American government, and you can still see that today.
Boom! Hey, that was fire. Snaps to that. All right, what you got?
So, okay, this is from what I've read. I don't know if it's true. Don't hate me. A lot of diehard fans are going to hate me. But I heard something about the singer of My Chemical Romance.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
He
yeah.
was a comic book writer, artist.
Comic book
then
writer.
after 9/11, crazy event. That's
the
when he
one.
got into making music, and then he's like one of the biggest bands.
I think my favorite continuation of that is then My Chemical Romance then inspired Stephanie Meyer to write Twilight. And then Twilight inspired 50 Shades of Grey was a fan fiction for Twilight. So technically 9/11 caused 50 Shades of Grey.
Dude,
That's my favorite domino effect in history. But anyway, that's my last goofy bit for the night. Thank you so much again for coming on. Let's call that number one more time.
Hey, first caller gets some free merch, too.
Ooh, all right. Sweetening the deal a little bit. Say that number aloud.
It's going to be 949-824-5824. 949-824-5824.
All right, fantastic. Well, good night, folks, and thank you again for listening.